All right, so I just took a 5-minute rest. I'm turning around. We're going to do ancients in the opposite direction, from south to north. Taking my time again. So like an hour and 10 minutes, from end to end with my few stops here and there, something like that. Again, I was going real slow. Wasn't going as slow as I was yesterday at Eagle Rock. But I know it's going to be tough. In the beginning of this is pretty challenging. I'm drinking a whole lot of extra water. I'm going to keep stopping along the way. Yeah, so that was just 5 miles. Right, so Ancients is a 5-mile long trail. Heck, right? 5 miles, damn. So 5 miles an hour, I guess that's something like the average. Yeah, 5 miles. So we got that water stream up here. Have to deal with that. My pants are soaked all the way through since I don't have anything underneath them. And plus everything's dripping down from my upper body. It adds to the dampness. All right. Here comes the elevation and the rocks. There's that section I gotta ride across. I don't know which gear I want for this. And then here, I think just going through the rocks is the easiest. Yeah, instead of trying to negotiate all that other stuff. Jeez. So probably the easiest I went through that section. Oops, I don't want too low of a gear. All right, so I'm gonna go over the top of this rock. Having some fun there. Both hands on the bars. There we go. Now I can jump to my lowest gear. Just try and rest whenever I can in here. And remember, Rob, the hills always look worse going down. All right, first sign of bugs now. First sign of bugs all day. Up on my face, so if you're looking in the camera, you may see bugs flying around. Feeling okay through here. I don't have any real fitness, right? I don't ride hard. And after doing a couple rides like, a couple weeks of rides like this and some of the harder places, I get some fitness back. It's going real easy through here. I anticipated this being so much harder. I know it's coming up through some sections. And there's a tricky spot up here around the golf course. there. And I managed that differently than I normally do, but I got through it. But that had me a little bit on edge, but not too bad. Well, thinking about it, but not too bad. All right, so here's the climb in succession. So since I'm not breaking any records, I'm just going to take it nice and slow. Breather right here. Still all elevation. Just that it lets up for a skosh. It's a tank. In my lowest gear. All right, so here's a big climb here. Rest up because there's more. Taking it easy on the downhill so I get more of a rest. Shake my hand. I know there's another hard section. I anticipated what I just did being so much worse again, and it made it so much better. You look at this here. See, here's another section. Keep my weight forward. Little breather here. Right there was so hard when my legs weren't as strong as they are now. Look at that section up ahead there. I'm resting here. I'm just gonna hit it straight on. There you go, straight on. That was tough for me when I couldn't do turns because I would be exhausted when I was weaker. Oh boy. I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna do another camera wipe. Excuse me, camera wipe. Is plate safe? So if I can get you and Paul out, George, this is where I want to bring you. We'll do the ancients out and back, just 10 miles. All right, so I'm thinking there's a real hard spot you got to get up, a technical spot on this side. Where are we going? Is this the trail? I believe so, yeah. Get my hands a little bit better. Maybe because I'm going uphill and not downhill as much over here. And I'm loosening up. Mario, Rod. I have to be in condition to ride with you because you just have me going too fast. This is where I have to get you. You would love this. I know you loved my way on the ride. That was a great one. Thanks for pushing me to do it. I know you're one of the fast riders over in that group. Excuse me. All right, so where am I going here? Why am I like missing the trail? Oh, because it went right to the right here. That's why. Right to the right here. And it goes over here. All right, so I know there's the hardest climb of all with all that mud and those rocks when we cross the Orange Trail. So that's the hardest one around, on this route. Enjoying it, taking it easy. Don't worry about how fast you go. It's so much more fun. George and I talk about that all the time. No stress. If you're trying to keep your feet in the pedals. Now look at that climb up there. Look at that, guys. All right, so we got to get forward here. In the right gear. Way forward here. Stay over the bike. That's it, staying over the top of the bike. That was it. This one's hard. That was tough. Heart rate 151. That's the big number on the top of the Garmin. I don't think you can see it with this view. All right. I rest my hand again. So I think this is that section. Like, what gear do I want here? No, that wasn't the spot. I'm gonna do another camera wipe. All right. We're going at the trail. this is the way. I hope this is the way. Get the map up. So I know we have a real hard right and then a hard left. And like, you're really not out of the woods. The whole trail is difficult. I mean, thank God you get little spots in the middle here like this. You can get your breather. I get a little stretch on the bike. Some rock rolls like that. My finger's good. My ring finger that I sprained slightly. I was sprained slightly. When my heel, somehow when my heel twisted into the chainstay. It's twice that's happened. Never happened my first year. Another short kicker here. And you gotta come right off that. That's the one we came, that's the one I stopped and looked at before when I was coming out. This is tough through here. All these rocks, and it's narrow. Trying to go straight up the face of that rock. Oh, my damn hand again. You just don't get a break in here. You're on the upper body. You don't get a break on the upper body. And forget about the legs, the upper body. All right. Trying to take every opportunity. That bug keeps following around my head. This helmet has a visor on it. Let's go up the top of this rock. Oh, nice, nice. As I look ahead here, what do we see? Another rock, you gotta go up. Another one here, and then another one right here. Then you got all these big loose rocks in the road. This one here. Let me rest my hand again. So this is the hard right-hander. Okay. Remember this. Look at this terrain, George. This is just incredible, right? Just look at the course. This is just friggin' incredible. A little roll here. And I could actually ride up this sucker to see where it goes. Ooh, I had to pull the front up because there was a gap. Yeah, man. You couldn't see that, but I had to pull the front wheel up as I was almost turning because I saw a gap. You know, so it just lightens the front end. Now, let me do another, shake my hand out and do another camera wipe. Hang in there. I'm gonna turn the camera up. I need a drink of water. GoPro, stop recording. All right, put the camera right back on, put some bug spray on, drank a whole bunch of water, like tons of water. George, I'm still doing all this with the seat all the way up. So it's just the way I'm doing it. That's how I'm comfortable. Yeah, and all those pulling the front wheel up, I know when you're seated down, all that stuff is easier. All right, we're going down here. Yes, I climbed all this. I remember this is the tough one coming up. Well, so far, this trail has felt the easiest it's ever felt for me. I've only done it maybe a half dozen times in all the times I've been riding. All right, so here I can't see where it's going. So let's look. I think it goes to the right here. Hello, hello, that's a deer. Yes, you were right there. I'm just going for a bicycle ride. You were right there, I didn't see you. Oh, they're so friendly. He was like right there, 10 feet away from me. I didn't see him. And he had to see me because I was talking. So maybe when I'm talking, all right, here's where we go up, we make the hard right, I think. So maybe when I'm talking, I'm less threatening to the animals, I don't know. I think up here is it, wait, so I made the hard right back there. Maybe it's the left. It's a hard left up here. Let's see. All right, so here, well, nope, it's to the right. It's to the right, because I remember that. There was nothing in front of me there. Yep. Right up on the peak here, make it exciting. And this is the turn here. The temperature is just amazing. You can't tell by the way I'm sweating. Hello there, young fellow. Hello there. Hello there. He almost seems hurt. So there was a real hard spot that you had to go up. I know it's coming. I made it. I think I made it by the skin of my teeth one time. It was with the group when we did this ride. Where is this going here? Is that it right there? Yeah, boy, because I'm looking at it and saying, is that really the trail? That's where I had that slow motion. I go into it with no speed. I'm just making sure the camera's on. I don't want to lose any of this. This is great. So I swapped the battery. This way we don't have to do it along the way. Hopefully we should be able to get. There he is again. Hello there. Hello there. I'm just going for a bicycle ride. I can't see where this goes here. Guess it goes straight. There you go. Boy, if you can choose the right line and reduce your resistance, rhetorically, I couldn't do any of that my first year. I was making more resistance than I needed to. Because I couldn't skinny between things. I was hitting every obstacle. whichever way my balance threw me. This is that spot on the way out. I didn't go on the rocks. That's perfect. But look at this, George. Just look at what I'm doing here. A feature every 50 feet. And this is where I think there's a left or something. Let's see what. Yeah, so up here. Is that the trail right here? Nope, that's not the trail, Rob. You're ready to go down there. Oh no, it goes up there along that. It goes up there. But I was gonna try and fly up there. I'm not gonna now, but if I was on the bike, I would have tried to just ride right up there. I'll just go over here for now. So that's the trail. All right, so now I'm getting screwed up. Let's see. Let me just go up here and see if, well, let's go back. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so I'm gonna try and get up this sucker here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Let's see. That's how I did it, because I saw that gigantic gap. I saw the gigantic gap, and I just somehow pushed forward on the handlebars like you're supposed to. And it got the rear wheel through. All right, so the camera's on. I've done that before. I think I did it when I was with the group. All right, here's a nice little drop here. All right, so now we wiggle around to the left. All right. Rested my hand again. How many times do I say that? When I pull it off the handlebar like that, I'm trying to shake my shoulder and my foot just popped out. I will definitely have to tighten the cleats a little bit. So we have that massive climb coming up. I slept okay last night. All right, so what do we have through here? Just have to just ride through these suckers. That's all. Get your butt off the seat so you don't get hung up on the rock when you go over. That's what I do. My butt off the seat, then the rear wheel clears the rock. I just had the front wheel real light going over. It clears it easily. All right, nice break in here. Ancients Trail, high mountain. Haven't been here in ages. In ages. All right. Uh-oh, this is the spot. This is where I cross over. So let's do a camera wipe. Let's do a camera wipe. Let me get another drink of water, then we have that long climb. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so we have that. I just turned the camera right back on. Some whole lot of water. So we have that long, you see that white A on the tree there? That's where we're going into the climb. I think it's tough right from the very beginning. Yeah, right there, it's very tough from the very beginning. So I'm not certain what gear I want through this stuff up here. I just shifted up one. And what side do I want? What side of these rocks do I want? All right. Somehow I made it through that. I think that was one of the hardest spots. All right, so I'm going to try and get my composure back in here. rest up a second when I can. This is all really steep. Oh, I made it. I made it. I got more climbing, but it's all the technical stuff. I'm resting through here, trying. Another real steep spot up top there. I'm in my lowest gear. Right here, right there. That's what always would get me. $155 on the heartbeats. The legs are burning a little, George, but not too bad. Not too bad. Now I'm not going all out, remember. I'm just trying to make it up what I can. So here's where we cross over here. Make up what I can and rest on the in-between spots. Oh boy. And the upper ancients, I'm not even going to bother worry about finding it today. This is such a good ride I'm having. Rest my hand. I need to see the damn map, not there. I mean, you're still not out of the woods, just that after that climb, after that technical climb with all those rocks in the mud, after all that, just feels easy for a while. Until you forget how hard that was. Then everything feels hard again. Jeez. I don't think I've stopped talking the whole fucking 2 hours now. That's okay. Got a broken lawn chair there, an umbrella, plastic tarp or something. believe there's a bunch of kickers. And when I was riding this park a lot, that's when I had to hurt elbows. And I think you can see now, by how demanding this place is on your upper body, my elbows didn't have a chance to heal ever. I'm still waiting for that real hard ups effort, that technical up. That was tough right there. I keep saying it, look at these trails, George. Aunt Margaret, look at these little trails. George can appreciate it. Mario, Jordan, this is High Mountain. This is, the Ancients Trail, one of the best in here. It's it's challenging, but this is that hard spot. So how did I get up here last time? I'm gonna go back and try this again, because if I didn't lose that traction, I lost traction right there. Let's just try that one more time. Yeah, so there's a middle line. There's kind of a line right up the middle. Right the camera. This is that spot. There's kind of a line right up the middle. Or over that rock. My foot in. Yeah! So when I was going off balance, get over this stuff. When I was going off balance, I just kept pulling the wheel. I say this, the wheel was off the ground. You couldn't see it. But as I was coming almost to a stop, the front wheel was off the ground. I was pulling it up so easily, thanks to that little extra strength I've gotten over the last year. But I just kept pulling, and that's what it was. But it was totally off the ground, and it cleared what was stopping me, or it lightened it up so much that what was blocking me, I was able to get through. All right, so that's the hardest spot in this reverse direction, besides all the kickers we're gonna get. You get away from doing those features and you forget what it is that you need to be doing body position wise. I know the last leg, there's tons of downhill, right? Remember the first leg I came out on, all those shelly type rocks? I think the segment was called like the pit or something. The rock pit, or just a pit maybe. Where am I going up here? See, like that. That was tough right there. So all these rocks that you're going over at the same time. And if you look at the rocks, they're in the ground, they're solid in the ground. Oh, got that sucker. I had to get the pedal to give a little kick, George. I was almost touching the log, and the forward foot finally got up there. The forward foot got up there so I could do that little kick. Look at this sucker. Look at that sucker, George. Holy shit. Where's the damn trail going? Is this it? Holy shit. Did you see that? And it catches you when you're tired. Ancients heading northbound. That's just one of those. There's more. I think this is the little twisty section. I don't want to get lost in. It kind of goes in a loop here. I mean, you can come out and just do sections of this. You can do the whole goddamn thing and then back. Well, it's only 10 miles. Well, only, but it's a technical 10 miles. Physically a whole lot harder than 10 miles. Little kickers here. Another little kicker coming up here. Get the front end real light. I just pull it up. It's a baby carrot or a chair. That's what the hunters, which they're not supposed to be hunting. I keep like dum dum dum. What's coming next? Looks good. You know, there's a real hard spot my friend Mike was always stumbling on. I would get around him on it. Probably the only spot. He was much better than me. The fact that I can hold my balance a little bit better, I can just position the front wheel. I can go over these rocks across the streams. Everything changes. I've asked myself so many times, geez, I'm at a point where I'm never going to get any better. And you just find ways to get better. You got to keep riding. And I'm not riding with all the miles I used to my first year. You guys don't remember. I was doing 20 and 30 miles every day, 6 days a week. 6 days a week consistently. You know, minus 25-degree wind chills. Crazy. And just loving it, not being cold. And what is this here? Just loving every aspect of it. So here, as I'm rolling down, I can see the rocks ahead, and I use them as like my skinny. So this is only all these punchy little things you're gonna get. I use the rocks ahead of me. I go right up, like I use them, even if they're little skinny rocks, I use them as a transition, and it just changes everything. How many times do I say that? I'm going to keep saying it because that's what happens. I'm going to have 300 videos up on YouTube soon. So I think this is the spot. So I think we come over here. Whoa, whoa. You saw the way I got caught on that. We're going to come again because you need to come wide on this. Yes, this is the one I said my friend Mike would stumble on. You need to come wide, yes. Or at least know where you're coming when you come in there. Or go, let's see. You can go up there and then you may go, I think I'm going to go a little bit wide. Well, let's see. I'm not going to go straight up the face. Let me just get back here and see what I want to do. I kind of want to go up the middle and make that left turn. That's the hardest way, right? I'm trying to do the hardest way. I think to the right, making the left. I can do that. Let's do a camera wipe. All right. Get my lower gear back. So if I come up here like this, and then oh my lordy, the moss. You see the moss? You see the moss? We're going back. So I got to remember to push forward on those bars. Again, to the right is the easier way. To the right is the easier way, and then making the left. All this movement, I'm just afraid the camera is going to keep getting wet because I'm sweating so damn much. All right. Try number 3. Get my foot clipped in. Going up here, I get over. Then I gotta get my weight forward there in slow motion. Right, you gotta, it's like, you gotta give it time as long as it's slowly moving. Because if you go too much, what goes up here? Look at this, George, nice. If you go too much, I'm wiping the camera again because it's too good in here to mess up or have a sweaty lens. Just wring some of this stuff out of my helmet. It's disgusting how much water I'm losing. All right, quick wipe one more time. Yeah, so that. But I have to, like I start doing these things, I have to think about what it is I'm doing. Look, another punchy little space you get up here. All right, just pull the front up. There you go. Another little one here. Sharp turns. Yeah, and all these sharp turns. Imagine trying to go real fast through all this stuff. It's skinny, that makes it so much easier for me. Yeah, that's a fun succession of little rock rolls, right? So George, what are you thinking of this trail so far? Paul, we're gonna make you look at my video. We'll send you the links. And I'll ask you to, watch the entirety. This way you see what the trail is like in both directions. And if you can get it on your YouTube, get YouTube on your TV, Paul, or George, it's amazing. It's like being in the goddamn cinema. It's amazing how nice it is. And you make sure you choose a little higher quality, at least 1080p, or if not, if not the 4K. Yes, I've never just pounced over that stuff there. I normally have my brakes on coming down that stuff. Here's another little rock roll. You got to get up. Man, it's just a matter of muscling it. You hear me? Muscling the rocks on the turn. One of my hardest skills, being jostled on rocks and having to make a turn at the same time. I remember to look ahead. What's up here, Rob? This is tough. That was tough. That was pure muscle. So although this is hard, it kind of gets you in a rhythm. It helps you get through it. Ancients. All right, so where are we going here? Up here, up this, down it. Yeah, I could never do this shit in the past. Could never do this stuff. Where are we going here? Guess we're going up here and then down. I just look for any rock to hit when I'm coming down. All right, so I think this is where we continue to the right here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to GoPro stop recording. All right, just right back on the bike. Had some more water. Wipe the lens again. All right, so what do we have up over in here? But when your legs are strong, it's like being on a motorcycle. You can go over anything. Right? You just turn the throttle on and you can go over anything. And you can hide mistakes because you just power over the damn thing. So this is the best energy-wise, physically, strength-wise, upper body I've ever felt on this trail. And I'm doing it alone. You know, so it's not like you're a group of people and you're all excited. I'm all alone doing this. You know, with people would excite me, you get this super energy. You get a lot of twisties in here. Let's think about what I'm doing, Rob. So you're trying to keep your weight back, heels down. So we're going to get over this time. On the way out, I didn't do that, of course. I got to think about doing manuals instead of just, pedal kick to get the front up. I have to think about throwing in some manual movement. Look at this sucker. This is tough right here. That's tough right there. And what is this right here? That's another tough spot. But if you have enough speed, you can just get right through it with less crazy balancing needed. All right. Do I remember going under this sucker? Yeah. I didn't want to hit my head, so we're just going to get like this here. My feet aren't in. That was tough because I'm fighting to get my feet in. There were a ton of rocks in all different directions and sizes. And some of my concentration is trying to get my foot in. Is this the pit yet? Are we on the pit side where you get that downhill with all this rockety rock? And And I have to remember, instead of turning in circles, to keep pushing on the pedals when I get in a rough spot. This way it'll keep my foot from popping out. That was tough right through there with all those loose rocks. Yeah. It gets real physical. So look at me, I'm a changed man. I didn't stress about needing to do the upper ancients. I'm okay, just doing what I did today. All right, so here, all right, so we go down here. This is and then we get over on the last leg of that pit. I think we call it the pit. So I used to go to the right. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm going to do one more camera wipe up here before I hit this trail. Lens wipe. Right here. So let me just wipe the lens, shake my hand out. Keep the camera on for this. Doesn't matter. Boy, the water I'm getting out of my helmet, just insane. All right, the last leg of ancients. See that white sign? See the A on the tree there? A little marker somebody put up to help get through here. All right. So we climbed. So think about it, we climbed up all this morning. This was the first leg when I was trying. When you're not rested, look at all these rocks. Just bouncing. When you're not rested, I mean, when you're not warmed up, and you got to hit the climbing. So they're not. Some of them are loose. Some of them are in the ground, snug. I'm not worried about making any time on this stuff here. This is where the guys would be just blasting through here. Keep my weight back. Keep my weight back, keep me out of trouble. Funny how I just throw. I can just let the bike move under me, and I'm keeping my upper body still. All right, so this, let's go back and think about this. Let's go back and think about this. I think I can do that. And I come down the other side. Yeah. You come down to the leftish. That just looks awfully scary. Looks awfully scary. Come down to the left side. Yes, yes, Rob. Yes, I had anxiety before that. I was trying to show that I had anxiety. But once you get up it, you pull. It's fast. If I think of the bunny hop, which most of us can't do, it happens so fast. That's kind of what I could explain there. The front wheel, you pull up, and then it goes down so fast because it's right there. That's what it is. The best analogy, like the bunny hop. It's over before you know it. You got to pull up, lean back, stand up, pulling the bars kind of to your waist, and then you throw the bike forward, all like in a split second. But it's such a cool feeling. What I just going up, a steep rock and then dropping quickly on the other side. Just a cool feeling. And after a ride like this, my senses are pretty honed in there. I'm pretty good with all the situations I've been in and like I can get myself out of. Ancients out and back, baby. Can you tell I'm happy? Where am I going here? And that's it. That's it. That's the full Ancients Trail. From north to south, we turned around and did it south to north, which I'm at right here. This is just a little white trail, you know, the road I used to get out to do the Ancients Trail. Did I have it on before the camera? Did I have it on this morning before I started? I'll just put it on here, show you guys. See, there's a white and a yellow and a red. They go around the whole park. They're double track. This is pretty smooth here, but they're goddamn technical. I mean, they're technical trails, and they're supposed to be the, you know, the easy stuff. Where am I going here? Did the guys go up to the left here? So they're supposed to be the, you know, you think double track, you think easy, but nothing in this park is easy. Nothing. So I hope the lens I used a wide. I hope the lens is just perfect, because when like I said, when I use that super view, it zooms it back, it zooms it out, you know, further away, so you see more, but you're further away from everything. You know, my handlebars are further away, and I don't need to see real. It's the up and down height. So there's the orange to the left. It's the up and down height that I'm concerned with losing. Can I get over here? Of course I can. Yes. More of a bunny hop style. And that tree was like right there waiting for my hand to hit it. All right, now I got some of my skills back. Boy, was I was so far from being, forget about confident. I was just, you know, what would be the opposite of confident? Besides just saying you had no confidence. I was feeling just so meek and mild and insecure. That's what it is. The opposite of confidence completely is insecure. I was feeling insecure. Oh boy, and it's just 11:41, and there's a ton of trails to do in here. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to end my day just like that. 11 miles. This is the circle. To show you where we park, we come around here. Now these no parking anytime signs were here. When I came up this morning, I thought it was something new. And my seat was to the very top position through that whole ride. You can enter there if you want to do the yellow and the other section of the park. Hi. How's it going? Good, how are you?